Mexico authorities include startup penal transactions versus 4 persons police force commanders above the extinction of 3 Italian men. The lacking men, all of Naples, were recent seen on January 31 in Tecalitlan, in the West Country of Jalisco. The country's governor told the commanders had acknowledged to transferring the Italians above to a regional penal mob. The police force had supposedly detained them at a gasoline plant in advance. Raffaele Russo, 60, his 25-year-old son Antonio, and his nephew, Vincenzo Cimino, 29, had stopped at a gasoline plant in Tecalitlan, an agriculture city. The recent loved ones behind in Italy heard of them was a WhatsApp communication of Mr. Russo proverb they had been close by police force commanders who arriving on cycles and in a wagon. The police force said them to pursue them, on to the communication. The son of one of the disappeared over said Italian Wireless how the men had been sold out to a mob for €43, $53, £38, but provincial officials told they could not prove how data. The region is controllable by the Jalisco New General Cartel, one of Mexico's largest strong penal gangs. 4 persons police force, consisting a woman official, include been arrested and loaded. The Mexico authorities say 3 more than police force are creature desired in connect in the extinction. Next the Troika's extinction, the city's whole police force strength was shipped for refresher, though several regional prints speculated how they were shipped off so how they could not be frightened by regional cartel members and change their history. It is not completely precise, but accountable say they were down there to sail China trade. Jalisco Country Attorney Raul Sanchez told he had data show the 3 were marketing inexpensive generators and agriculture mechanism that they gone off as top quality stigmatized consumer goods. Loved ones in their household city rejected the 3 were making whatever illicit in Mexico. The country attorney in How instance told how the students were presented by pervert regional police force to a penal mob, who annihilated them and burnt their bodies. Regional police force, who are hardly learned and hardly pay, are frequently endangered or corrupted by penal gangs to rotate a curtain eye or though do their auction. For how cause, Fed authorities frequently email Fed police forces and though soldiers to the largest forcible areas. Largest visits to the nation are anxiety complementary, but forcible criminality and mob operation present a hazard in specific areas. Recent monthly, the U.S. Country Division alerted tourists to fully escape 5 state since of wild criminality levels. Colima, Guerrero, Michoacán, Sinaloa, and Tamaulipas are confidential as a standard 4 hazard, the highest in the scope, and the identical as countries such as Iraq and Syria. The Country Division says tourists should escape drive at overnight, be additional watchful while with ATMs and escape tiring costly jewelry articles. The UK Overseas Office Space says tourists should study their purpose carefully up traveling since abuse is concentration in particular areas. It says narcotic-related abuse is a issue in Jalisco, wherever the 3 lacking men were recent seen. The Overseas Office Space as well says abduction is a hazard, and down there include bin concoction of police force participation. It advises tourists to be restrained on debating finance sphere in social and to report loved ones and friends of yours journey plans.